Hey guys, welcome to my tutorial on how to get a good sound on oboe. In this video, we're going to be talking about 3 big things that are really important for getting a good sound, and those are posture, breath support, and of course the embouchure. For posture, you want to make sure that your feet are flat on the ground and that you're sitting on the front half of your chair, because you don't want to be sitting back and slouching like that. So just sit up nice on the front of your chair, and you want to sit up nice and tall and make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is breath support, and I would say that this is probably the second most important thing, the embouchure being the most important one. But even if you're doing all of the correct things, if you're not breathing properly, it's not going to sound good. You're going to have a wimpy tone or a really harsh tone. So the most important thing for breathing is to just make sure you're doing what we call belly breathing. So you're breathing from the lowest part of your stomach. So when you take a deep breath, your stomach should pooch out a little bit. And then when you're exhaling, when you're blowing through the instrument, you want to engage those core muscles, because a lot of times when you're playing, you have a really weak breath support, and that doesn't make it sound good. So to form the embouchure for oboe, you want to start by putting your reed in the very center of your bottom lip, and then you're going to just roll the rest of your lips around it, and you want to make sure that there's equal pressure on every side of the reed. So it's basically going to just be like an O shape, and it's really helpful to just think of like saying the word like like doing that motion. So and then you have the equal pressure. And for your throat, you want to make sure that it's nice and open, as if you were yawning or singing, because that's also something that's really important for tone. Because if you have like a really narrow, closed down neck, it's going to sound really nasally and weak. So like you're singing, throat nice and wide, and then you do your embouchure, equal pressure all the way around the reed, and then you should be good. So now, thinking about all of those things that we just talked about, I would start out by playing just the reed, and when you buzz the reed, it should sound clear if you're doing everything right. You never want it to sound fuzzy, because if it's fuzzy, then either there's something wrong with your reed, or you're not blowing hard enough, or your embouchure is not tight enough. So it should sound something like that. And then if you put it in the instrument, alright, and that's all there is to getting a good sound on oboe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful.